Hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello.
I think I'm on.
You
You
are. I can
are.
hear you.
Okay. Oh, sorry. How did I need to come back. How did I do
What did
that?
you what did you do?
I don't know. I
Oh my
don't
god.
know. I left. Hold on. Let's see.
There you
There
are.
you are.
Okay, but I can't see myself here. Huh.
Okay, your black screen again.
Okay. I don't know what I did. Am I back on?
No, you're not back
No, you
on.
Not.
on.
All right. Let me. Okay. All right. Let me do it again. I'll get back out.
Wait a minute. If you're going out, does that mean I have to end the live? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me now? Hello? What did she say? She went back out again? Oh my god. Okay.
Why is it not letting me?
You're on. You're
I know.
on.
Oh, okay. I don't see it here though. Let me fix
What
this.
is it that you don't see? Tell me.
Well, I don't see that like I'm on, so let me see something here because usually I can see myself. Like I see you streaming. There's Lisa. Oh, there it is. Okay. I put a little speaker on for you.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
I hope it works because I always had problems with it before. So let's hope that it works. Okay.
Yes.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I got that on. This is not blinking, it's green, so I fixed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Good. 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 All right. We're set to go.
Okay.
All right. So this is our weekly live chat. We do it almost every day. Catch
Yes.
up.
Yes.
Talk about. I'm Lisa Wright, and this is Cindy with Cindy Lifestyle and More. She's my older
Yes.
sister. And then basically what we do is we just pick a topic and we weave a story around the topic. So we just
Right. So today I had to do some errands. And I think I said that yesterday because I'm still doing things like taking care of little things at a time. All right.
Okay.
And it's because, I'm like all the things you got to do to take care of when your spouse passed away. So usually, I think I told you this, I needed to go to Social Security and they run like a month behind, you know what I mean? So when I've got early retirement, Greg was getting full retirement because I'm turning 65, but for me to get full retirement, I don't start till 67. Because like I said before, they keep pushing the years back, you know what I mean? The longer it is. Okay. When Greg turned 65, they were still at 65. But when I was going to turn 65, full retirement is not till 67. So now that he's gone, they kind of combine everything together. It really doesn't make sense, but they kind of combine it. So daughter Megan, my daughter says, Mom, why don't you call first before we go there? Because we had to go to Verizon to shut down the phone and we had to show everything. I says, well, we're already going to Verizon. Why don't we just go across, and it's only like 5 minutes, and go to a Social Security office? And she said, okay. She goes, do you think we can go in there and talk to somebody? I go, well, they got this big machine there, and you usually type in to make an appointment. And when you go in, your name's on there. I didn't realize it's for the appointments, not to make an appointment. And I remember when Greg and I went there a long time ago to do something with Social Security, and I was able to type in. Well, guess what? You can't even walk in through the door. The guy comes out and says, "Do you have an appointment?" And I said, "No." I go, "But I want to make one." He goes, "Oh, you need to call this number." The number is the one that you call, you wait for an hour and a half to 2 hours. You know what I mean? So, to make a long story short, Megan got me in. Megan got the appointment online, and it's at 10:40 or 11 o'clock in a couple of weeks. And I need to fix a few things. My mind is still the old ways. I mean, it's just like, it's all paper tracking. And Megan's like, "Mom, everything's online, Mom." I go, I know. It's really tough to get out of that. I'm so used to the old days, and I'm just being honest. It's hard for me I go right back. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to take that. It's like, no. So Megan goes, "Mom, it's not that you're struggling, but you don't think of online first, or, your mind's right away go in person."
It doesn't work like that anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
So I do it too, you know what I mean? And it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for me to keep learning. Like, she Venmos me the money, and I'm like, how do you do that again? And I'm trying to transfer. She goes, "No, Mom, you need to go to Venmo, go to my name."
Then you have
And
to
send
accept
it.
the funds. It says you have funds, and you got to go into the bank, accept
Yes.
the funds, and then deposit it.
Right. Now, I don't understand why I get Zelle, but I can't get, Venmo. And then I can't get Venmo. And then it takes 3 days to go to the bank.
It's how you have it set up. That's why.
Yeah. So anyways, I'm still learning, because we kind of talk about things like that. So that was my today. And then I did my, got my household empties up today, this morning. I got that
I saw
set
that.
up.
I left you a comment.
Yes, you did. And you mentioned something about recycle. Okay. So I always forget to recycle, and I'll tell you why. They pick up the trash every Wednesday. And they used to do every other week would be pick up trash, pick up recycle, and the gardening trash, like the gardening.
Mm-hmm, the cuttings.
The cuttings, right. So about a year ago, Greg put out the recycle, Greg put out the trash, put out the gardening, and they just picked up the trash.
Okay.
So I'm like, "What's up?" And the people said, "Oh, they do the recycle one day. They pick up the gardening another day." And I was like, so I still have to call the trash place and find out when you pick up the gardening and when you pick up recycle, because Greg knew kind of what days, which week it was, because he kind of got himself in that. Okay, this week is 2, next week the other one with the trash. So I need to do that. So our recycle is full because I have for 2 months, so I need to do that. And I always forget to recycle things.
When you say recycle, you forget to put the trash out, or do
No, I take the trash out, but I throw everything in the trash. Everything, like cans and bottles. And
oh, okay, got it. All right, I hear you.
I'm not focused.
So you do recycle, you just forget to take it out for them to pick up.
Yeah, because I'm throwing them in the trash, in the regular trash. So that's why our trash is so, full, because everything is in there. We're not putting, cans in this one, bottles in this one, recycle this one. Everything goes. So the boxes right now in the recycle is still sitting there. So it needs to be, I need to call tomorrow. That's another thing I need to do. So I'm getting things done little by little. Do you recycle everything, Lisa?
Yes. And you know that you can go online.
Oh, there we go again. What did I just say? Call.
You can go online and check to see what the schedule is going to be. Now, we only have trash and recycle, but next month or October, they're going to start with cutting. So we're going to have a third bin. for the
Right.
cuttings, and that's going to
Right.
be, yeah, so it's going to be trash, cutting, and recycle. And the
So you're
cuttings
like
are only
us.
going to get picked up, I think, once a month.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I've got to lay it all out for David. So yes, you're right. Maybe tomorrow, focus, Cindy, go online and figure it out. And I was reading something. It's called Next Door Neighbor. It's supposed to be all the people that live here, like different community, and they send things. They said came on our bill. I never saw it on the bill. I never saw attachment or a little postcard on the bill. So I have to, and maybe it did. Greg opened it up and tossed it. I don't know. And it doesn't matter. I'm just going to have to go online and figure out which weeks.
Now, you did say that you guys have a spray washer, or you just have a hose because you're going to hose down the front porch?
It's like a spray wort, like a long metal, then you hook it onto the hose yeah.
Okay.
Well, David did the backyard because we've had some foxtails, and he sprayed Megan's window. I'm like, did you spray the window, like, downstairs, like all the window? He sprayed one window. Like, that's okay.
So he washed the window and the screen and everything.
Yeah, but
That's nice.
Yeah, just one window. Yeah, we need to get them all. That's okay. That's okay.
Hey, you know what? A simple thank you would be nice. And then
I did say thank you. It's okay. It's fine. I'm just like, it's okay. We're gonna do it together. It's funny.
You don't
I
have
was
a lot
like,
of windows down that stairwell.
no, everything's upstairs. Yeah. But it was funny. Oh, I just did the one windows. Okay. We'll
And
fix
I
it.
want to make a recommendation. When I had Bobby, we had the house, and we had a sliding back door.
Yes.
You should think about getting one of those in and out doors for the dogs, so you guys don't have to be their slave and opening up the door for them.
I have a big dog. I have
They have big doors.
Okay.
They have doors for extra large, and it's a slip in. So you slip it in, and then you close your sliding door, and then you just leave it there. You lock it. There's a lock, and that the dogs can go in and out as they please.
But we can't do that while we're not home, because Dakota goes right next door neighbor, and they get into it. I mean, we have to fix the fence again. We've had to fix the fence twice.
Oh, they go fence fighting?
Yes.
That's not
and
good.
It's not Atsha, not the shepherd. It's Dakota.
I have a cold water tonight.
You can have your hot tea after at 7.
I'm not going to have any. I had coffee earlier today. I got home. I was starting to go to sleep again. I go, I'm going to have a coffee, and I made 10 ounces of coffee, and I drank it.
Just to wake up a little bit.
To eat, and then, so I have this. Yeah, so I'm not, and then tonight's my night off. I don't work for the next 3 days.
Oh, great.
So then tomorrow I'm like serious. I made a soundtrack for our podcast.
Okay, what did you do? I saw that.
I'm going to make a new soundtrack.
Okay, are you talking about from the beginning, or you?
Yeah, it's going to be about a 5-minute soundtrack. And so I'll go on live for 5 minutes, and that way we could test to see if you're live. And then I did it with GarageBand on Mac, on my MacBook.
Yes.
And then I went on Canva, and I'm going to create a California sunset and landscape video of the California, and make that as the music's going, that's going to be the video.
Okay. Like a little trailer. That's nice. California style. The beach, the sand.
Yeah, so that's going to be really good. And we got 3 people watching here. That's great.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Welcome.
Hello, welcome.
And what else I'm doing? So yeah, I just had fun with it. I said, I'm going to make that this week. And then I'm going to take the videos that we've done, especially the divorce video, and I'm going to cut it up, and I'm going to create like highlight clips and then make video out of it.
Okay. And you can do shorts with them too, I think.
I could do shorts. Yeah. But I really want to talk about that whole divorce thing and how it all went down. So.
Yeah, Lisa, you are Lisa. Megan said that you got a real emotional on some things about it. It's
I
hard.
still do. I
It's
have
hard.
arguments with myself in the car about it. Lance wants me to let it go, and he doesn't know that I have arguments with myself in the car about it. But I
Yeah.
have I have arguments about, just like, where you just like talking to somebody and you're getting upset. Yeah,
Hmm.
I still do.
Well, I'm always saying why? And Megan's like, Mom, why? I get it. Believe me, I do.
Hmm.
So you went to work today. Did you have a good day at work?
It was a better day. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. We have a new manager. We have 5 people here. Welcome to
Okay,
the show.
welcome.
We have a new manager. I really like him a lot. He's been in the
Store
retail
manager.
industry, a
Okay.
GM. He's been in
Hmm.
the industry
General
for a
manager.
long time, and he's very, very, he's really good. So
That's
he's
good.
going to turn that store around, which is really nice. So
All right. That's good. So do you feel like he's going to make things better?
he already has.
He already has.
He's done a really good job at um, keeping things up to date and staffing and all. Yeah, he's just really good. So
Okay.
he's right on
That's
top
good.
of it. It's a lot to handle a store. I didn't realize
It's
how
not
much
easy.
these managers make, especially when you're up on top, like a store director or like a
Hmm.
GM.
Hmm.
And if you're really good, you turn a store around, you get nice. They say that Target bosses get like really good bonuses.
Hmm.
So annual bonuses. So that's
And they
good.
go by
I mean, it doesn't
numbers.
matter to me, but
Right.
they work
Right.
hard.
Yes, they do. They do. I knew somebody was a store manager at Target, and now she does something else. And I think she works called Daviso or Davis or Davis. It's that
Uh-huh.
little store like the Dollar Tree.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Deviso, Danzo, or I don't know, some Japanese store, kind of like Five Below. They carry a lot of inexpensive things,
Okay.
and so I guess she's just like a store manager there.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been in there once or twice, but God, everything breaks. Everything you buy is like, okay, it was $1.
Yeah.
It broke. It broke. But I did get a few things. I got this. It was like $1.25. I like to buy my things at Dollar Tree just for household products and little things, you know what I'm saying? Or like the little scrubs for my body, you know what I mean? But some things are just like, I don't think they're going to last that long. I think I need a little bit, better, more functional things.
Yeah.
Like things like this, you know what I mean? I need a little bit. So I
I
thought
mean,
I wear this because you were saying that, I don't know what you're saying something about when
I'm
we were
not a big
talking.
fan of the sound quality currently. So we're
Mhm.
just testing out different things. Cindy has a mic on and I have my microphone. It took me a while to figure out what to do with this.
Right.
And I went online and it said how to connect your microphone to StreamYard.
Oh,
And I saw Big Jack and I noticed that he wears a headset.
okay.
So what I did was I said, "Oh, he plugs the headset into the microphone.
Oh, so that makes it better for StreamYard?
Well, that way he can hear." Because if you
Right.
put a microphone in your computer, you can't hear anything. It's all muted.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to put a headset in the microphone, and now the sound gets transferred into your
And so you
ears.
can hear me,
I can
and
hear
then
you.
you can hear how it sounds, right? You know
Yeah,
that if
well,
it's
I have an echo right now, but we're not echoing. It's just me. So
oh,
if you guys hear an echo out there, please let me know, and I will adjust something. But I don't think we have an echo. So who's
I
ever
don't hear
here?
an echo.
Something, but I don't think we have an echo.
I don't hear an echo. I just kind
Okay,
of
good.
listen.
Thank God. Yeah, so that's how it goes, and so now I'm able to hear what's being said because I couldn't hear anything.
Right. Okay. So we had a great laughter yesterday because we talked about Godzilla and about all the horror movies of the prehistoric days. So we had a good laugh on that. And then, so anyway, so let's go into, let's go into losses. So what do you think is the thing that people should do if they go through a separation, a divorce, or they lose somebody? What do you think that would help? That would be the first thing that maybe there's my dog.
Therapy, probably
Therapy.
talking to somebody, because I haven't spoken to anybody regarding my divorce with Carl. And Lance thinks that I should speak to a therapist about it, even to this day, since it's been, 10 plus years. So there's some trauma there. Definitely.
I'm
Oh,
muted.
you're muted.
Yeah. I just
Okay.
undid it. She's barking. I think it's true. Right away. Right away, find some help right away, because you don't know how far it can go. You know,
Yeah.
your mind is on anything.
Oh, Chit
I
Chat
think.
is here. Welcome to our live.
Hi,
I hope you can hear
Diane.
us.
Hi, Diane. How have you been? We're talking about different things tonight. Been seeing some of your lives. She's been doing some lives.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. She's been doing some really nice
Oh,
things.
that's great.
So Lisa and I are trying out microphones. Lisa's trying to listen a little bit to see how the sound system is doing and things like that.
Yeah,
So you
about
think
getting this lined up. But we're
right.
going back now to losses and what you think the first thing is to do when you lose somebody or a marriage or all kinds of stuff. I just think you should definitely reach out and speak to. I don't know. I maybe notify your doctor first, because you need to get a referral.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. And also too, you have to go by, do you have insurance? Like for me, I had insurance, and then 30 days later, I just got a bill that I thought the insurance was going to pay for, and it didn't.
For the therapist?
No, for my doctor. You know what I mean? It's like, so I have to call them tomorrow. I mean, so my Medicare doesn't start till this month. And I told them that June 30th was the last day. So I just got a bill. So I got to fix that. And, you don't realize it. So you have to make sure to when you speak to a therapist, it's expensive. So I've been trying to read things, learning things online until my Medicare comes on.
Chit Chat would like to know how we're doing, and I thought you might want to let her know how you've been doing. It's been, 2 months now since Greg's passed?
Yes, it'll be 2 months, August 6th. I'm taking things little by little. Like August 18th, I'm doing my taxes. And then I went down, you came with me to HR and find out about the life insurance, because they called me up that you only got 3 months. You need to call all that. You need to find out how long you have on things.
What the timeline is.
Calling the credit cards. So I'm trying to do one thing at a time. And it all doesn't go like happens. It's like you still get the bill. So you got to call them back. I got to write everything down. Who's the name I'm talking to? It's not like it's a lot of work. It's just a lot of frustrations, but I'm hanging in there. That's why I'm taking baby steps, and I'm trying to make it 1 week, take care of this, and then the following week, take care of that. Try not to get overwhelmed.
You know how I'm a digital prepper. That's my, I love creating a solution to a problem. So if you have, and I could help you with this, but we could reach out and put something that you could offer for free and give people what are the steps or what are some of the things you encountered and how you resolved it along the way. Because nobody prepares for this, especially, and I'm just going to be blunt, the way Greg passed, it was so sudden.
Yes.
You're not prepared. Like, you didn't have access to his computer, the mailbox,
I mean, seriously, I'm like, where's the key?
Passwords.
They couldn't find his keys for 3 weeks, so we can't get to the mailbox for 3 weeks. It was like, and there was only one key because you're not allowed to duplicate another key. Yeah, so we had that going on, So it was really what I did. I try to listen to everyone that I talk to that's either been through it. I try to listen to the mortuary give me ideas. I mean, it wasn't like yeah. It was like I was trying to read everything. And the very first thing I did, I called Social Security.
And
First thing I did.
and
That's what
why
he
did you
told me
call
to
them?
do, because I was getting early retirement and he was getting Social Security. So they told me, I mean, this is what they had, like a list, like a sheet. And first you have to take care of the person, you know what I mean? But he was saying, you need to do this, you need to call the credit cards, you need to get death, and you can't do anything till after the death certificate. But at least you're calling them up and letting them know. And then some wants it, some don't. And once the mortuary like sent in all this information, it's in the system.
Oh, wow.
It
Okay.
was
So
in
the
the
social
system.
security number went in as that he had passed. So it went
Right.
through the system as
Yes, he wrote,
deceased.
yeah, he wrote all the Social Security information. He wrote all his address, his parents' information, everything. He wrote everything down. I had to make sure everything was correct. And that's hard, you know, when you lose somebody, because you're like, you know, you're thinking of so many other things. But
And you're
at the end,
grieving and
and
you're
you're
in shock
grieving
and
and
you
you're
got to
in
make all
shock.
these you feel like you have to get on top of all these phone calls.
It was like it was like the following Monday, you know, it was just boom, it started, you know. So yeah. And it was, and everyone that I have spoken to said the same thing. It was like following day, right away.
And to be
It
honest
starts the
with you,
moment.
Greg's family's not around anymore. One
No,
of
they
them is
passed.
living out of state, right? And your sister lives 3 hours away.
Yeah, so I was just me and Megan trying to deal with it, you know, and his one brother's not around. His sister's in another state. One brother passed away. Both his parents are gone. So we were on our own. Thank God for the steps. Thank God some people gave me some ideas, you know, and at the same time I'm grieving. So, you know, I'll be honest, it doesn't start in 2 weeks. It starts the moment it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I listened. I just try to listen as much as I could.
And then also you said that, you were in the hospital. No, I hate to bring this stuff up, but we were talking about loss. You were in the hospital and you had to sign the paperwork and then like, okay, what's next? That type of thing, right?
Well, they told me what I wanted to do, and I thought I can look around, and they're like, no, we need to know now. Where is he going to go? Like, I didn't even have a chance to even. I'm crying and I'm trying to figure. I got the dog again. Megan's downstairs. Let me see if she wants water.
Cynthia spoils her dogs, by the way. Spoils them. When they need, she's there, even if they don't need. That's why when on some of the empties, the dog wants a doggy biscuit or a bone. And he's like, okay, here you go.
That's why I'm not in the kitchen.
She goes, this is the last one. 5 minutes later, this is the last one. No more.
Yes,
5 minutes later, this is the last one. That's it.
And she keeps going back and forth. That's why I'm in here, because there's no bones. There's
5
no
minutes
pantry.
later. Stop it. No more. This is it. This is finally it. I'm not going to do anymore.
And the whole box is gone. But I'm in with the live. It's like the whole box is gone. So that's why I'm in here.
Empties today.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, oh, it's a Dakota sighting. Oh, it's an Asha sighting. Dakota walking by with her little booty.
Yes. And then those 2 ears pop up. You could tell they're inside. They get me up in the morning to go to the bathroom. They get me up in the morning. Now it's doggy bone time, water. I mean, they're like little kids. They're on a schedule.
You crack me up because you talk about, like, you show the up and up towelettes. Like,
yes.
And you go, I don't know where I got this. I think I got this at Vaughn's or Albertson. I'm not really. I'm like, that's Target brand. That's Target brand.
I need to start writing things down, you know, because Greg's mind was always where it was at, you know what I mean? Because he was the household, you know, it's like, I'm like, okay, signature Albertsons.
And then you were showing the IAMs and you were showing the other one. And you're like, I think she got this one at Target, but I don't know where she got that. And the Target label is right,
It's right on there.
at Target.
Well, Megan goes to Target. I go to Albertsons.
Now Megan picks up. They probably bring it out to the car, right?
Just like today. Chit Chat says, such a great idea for helping others to be prepared. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's
Put a
because they
checklist
don't,
together.
yeah, they don't, because when you watch TV, you watch YouTube or it's all about what they're going through, the medical. There's so much beyond that, that's like, okay, well, now it still goes. It's still happening, and it still is. I'm still doing it,
You can even say how long it takes, depending on number one, if you're going to have them cremated, how long that process took.
2 weeks. And it was like, oh, he's ready to be picked up, and I was like, okay, it's hard, but you have to. It's how things are said. They try to be very nice, but it's a business. It's a business. They've got things going on. They're picking up. They're bringing them in. It's a business. So he goes, well, he's ready to be picked up now. Greg is ready to be picked up, and I'm like, okay. It was just. Okay, so then you have to go through that, and then you get the certificates. Now you can start calling again, and then say, okay, I'm going to send this to this one. I'm going to send that to that one. So I took each one at a time, and then I realized that I still got to call the DMV.
Oh, yeah.
So that's another thing. And you're not, so the first thing I thought, okay, so I called all the credit cards. And then, and then called Social Security. Plus, you got to take care. Plus, I'm like, oh, you know what? I got to call Verizon Wireless because he's not here, And then today, they shut down his phone, but it wasn't shut down. It's like I had to go in person and show, and my driver's like, that was today. Then I told Megan, I go, now we got to make an appointment for the DMV.
Yeah.
So it's always, so I feel like for me, doing one thing at a time, reading those lists, trying to listen what people say, help me. Because when people called me, and you got to say what happened, the ones that have lost their spouses say, oh, did you call the DMV? Did you do this? Because they went through it. And I wrote those things down, so, and they all said, don't try to do everything in 1 week, because it's not going to happen in 1 week. Mm-hmm. It's going to happen after you get the paperwork, and then it starts moving. And it helped me a lot better to go through it.
Yeah.
Not that I quit grieving, but I'm able to make my steps.
Mm-hmm.
So it did help a lot for me to listen to other people.
Yeah.
And I think people get overwhelmed. And how can you not? But then at the same time, you won't get anything done, So I think it helped me a lot. A lot. I didn't even know that somebody that Megan knows, that even Greg knew them. The mother lost her husband, and the daughter lost her husband.
Oh, wow.
The daughter lost her husband like 15 years ago, which is the daughter lost her husband, and now she lost her dad. And the first thing they said, they went through the same thing, by listening to others and taking the steps.
Well, if anything, you could just pay it forward. So
yeah,
I did that with buying a car. When Lance and I went to go buy a car, I started thinking to myself, can I make a checklist for anybody out there who's hasn't been on a car lot in 5 years or longer, and what they're going to encounter when they get there and how to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot now because interest rates are high.
Yes.
And a secured loan with higher interest rates is probably treated differently than days of past where you got like 1 or 2% interest rate. And they wanted a lot more information to buy that car than was necessary, I felt, or
Hmm.
maybe what I encountered in the past.
Right.
Plus, it's all digital now, but doesn't mean that you still don't come up with the paperwork. You have to come up with all that stuff.
Right.
Documentation, I should say.
Well,
And
okay.
it was overwhelming.
You said they did everything online.
Yeah, they
With the
do.
right? The last time I bought a car, everything was paperwork.
Mm,
You know, and you're sitting there seeing which bank is going to take your loan, and they start printing things out. So things have changed. You know, I mean, the last time I bought my car was 2007,
it's
and
changed.
then when Greg bought his car that we no longer have was back in 2010, 10 or 11.
Yeah.
And that's why I was trying to tell you today that I still think driving down to the area, to the place, and make an appointment, Megan's like, you know, if I was you, Mom, I'd go online. So I do catch myself still, and I'm still learning. Everything is chit chat. Chit chat. Sometimes you don't even talk to a person.
No. Sometimes you talk to an AI, artificial
Yes.
intelligence.
Yes. That's
And
what
it
it
saves
is.
them
Yeah.
time and energy. And
Yeah.
and then the artificial intelligence tells you, oh, go to the website. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Just like a trip to Disneyland now. It's all go to the website. Go to the app.
I know.
Use the app.
When I went to the Social Security office, you go and you open up the door, and he comes out, right? It's like, Jesus, I'm not doing anything. I just want to get some things done. It's like, you feel like offended. You know what I mean? You're like, Jesus Christ,
Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah. I am a person. Just, it's like, calm down.
And I got to share something with you. I think the boomers and their retirement age is coming to a close. You guys are, because the boomer was the biggest generation.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gen X came afterward. And in 5 years, Gen X is going to be 65. So we're all going to be, so you guys are already in the system. You're already collecting your Social Security. And then
Partial.
Gen X is going to come in. And we're like the smallest of the generation, I think. So it's going to be a quiet moment there for, Social Security.
Yes.
And and then the big millennial boom happened after that. So
yes. Yeah. I made a lot of changes in this world, So
Mhm.
Chit Chat says she's a Gen X.
Me too. I'm going to be 60 this year. So
I'm definitely a
we're
boomer.
sisters.
Yes, you're definitely Gen X, you too. I'm definitely a boomer. I mean, even Megan's like, Mom, I don't know what to tell you. It's like still doesn't click,
I know.
It's true.
We talked to Big Jack about that the other day. It says you should do like, oh yeah, I'm going to be 60 in September too.
Oh my God, you guys
15.
are twins. Twin September.
September 15 is my birthday.
Oh, wow. So we know when Lisa's birthday, or we know yours two are September.
We're
Definitely.
both Virgos.
Yes.
Oh yes, and we're also snakes. So we are.
Oh, really?
Chinese zodiac sign is.
Yeah, look at that. She as well.
We're both water snakes. I think we're wood snake or water snake. I keep forgetting.
I don't know. You mean the little Chinese things?
The Chinese
like the
zodiac.
roosters and the
What are you? Let me check real quick.
I don't know. I'm in August.
Oh, wait a minute. Chit Chat, is your birthday on September 15th as well? Wow.
Oh my God, you guys are the 15th. Isn't that weird? That's so awesome. That's cool. How many times you meet somebody on YouTube same day? I mean, like same day, same month.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. That is so cool. See? See, that's why what's nice about YouTube, you never know, and you learn something new, and you meet friends every day. That's a
Happy
great
birthday. We
blessing.
have amazing birthday coming up.
Yes.
And DM says the zodiac sign that matters is Leo. Because I think
That's
DM
my,
Explorations is a Leo.
yeah, she
And
is.
yeah.
I know. Megan, that's my daughter, Diane. DM Exploration.
That's
She's going to
true.
start. She's going to start doing videos. Hopefully, and she just got some kind of stand where you click it, and then you do get ready with me and stuff. She's trying to get ready and start doing things. I told her she needs to put some
that would
videos
be
up.
great.
She needs to put some videos up so people know who she is.
Mm-hmm. Get her theme park outfit on.
Yes.
She'll be married 21 years. She says,
20,
Chit
that's
Chat says
awesome.
21 years she'll be married. You guys are so lucky. Lance and I have been married. We married in 2018, but we met in 2014.
Yes.
So, and now when it comes to Lance, you have to remember many of the things Lance experiences he experiences it still for the first time. So I have to be very patient and understand that. Even though he's up on technology, all of the planning and the documentation, like the simple things like getting a car, he really does rely on me to take care of that for him.
Right.
So,
well, you remember you're a Gen X, so you know what's going to be. You have an idea. You already prepared that it's going to probably be everything online, or you're going to do
But he was away for a long time. We're even talking about how the Social Security is going to be handled because of, a lot of people that come home after being away for so many years. Many of them didn't rack up the time or the hours to get a full payout for Social Security.
Yeah.
And many of them are just getting the minimum, which I think is like an $800 a month or something. And so I said, well, we need to figure out where you stand too in that story.
Well, you're going to retire in 2 years?
I want to collect in 2 years.
Okay, so you're only going to get
qualify
partial.
for Medicare until I'm 65.
Right.
And so I'm going to have to continue to work at Target or grow this audience up so that I'm at least earning enough to pay for healthcare. Now I plan on having all my bills paid soon, very, very, very soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got 5 in the house.
Yeah, welcome. 6 in the house.
Yes. Oh, we have 6 now. So I'm like 5 behind. I'm 1 behind, 5 behind. Cindy Reed. But it's so true. There's a lot of things. I think there's just within a year to 2 years from now, I feel like there's even going to be more things are going to change in life, and we're going to learn even more.
Oh, move your hair away from your mic.
Why?
There you go.
Can you tell me why? Did it static?
Yeah, it started that your hair was making a little bit of noise.
Started scratching it. Okay.
You should have your mic right there in the center.
Oh, okay.
Where Katie puts it.
Here?
Yeah, Katie puts her mic right there in the center.
Okay. Well, let me do this.
Is
that better?
Yes.
I know I'm watching everything because I tried the mic before. Okay. So, all right. I'm not being dependent. So I said, well, I'm going to go get the mic. And I have some things right here that I'm going to keep. And I go, okay, so what did he do? So I was trying to find this, right? Okay. So I said, okay, now, then I looked at this that goes in the phone, right? So I charged it up because there's only one. Then I looked at this. So there's another one here that I'm wearing. So I needed to charge that up. All right. Then I go, what are these? See, I didn't look because he took care of everything. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So then I looked at this and I saw this little thing and I go, okay, so I'm going to slide it in.
That's the receiver.
Oh, this is that's a
Put
clip.
on front of the video. Let me see it. Let me see it. And put on the front of the
That's a
camera.
little clip.
Oh, the
The
clip.
clip.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
So then I'm looking at this. Okay. And I go, well, how am I going to get it on there? Well, there's a little thing in here that slides in. All right. Here we go. So I go along, and this is, I didn't even go ask Megan. I was going to go ask Megan and David how to do this. And I thought, okay, think, Cindy, think what would you do back in the days when I used to be self-sufficient. I moved, I relocated, I was a sales rep. I mean, I was like, okay, so now I'm trying to think 35 years ago. So I charged everything up.
Okay, good.
Right. Okay. So I took the one that goes into the iPad, and I'm trying to stick it in my phone, but there's no light because it's supposed to be green or it's supposed to be red. When it's green, it's charged. When it's red, it's not charged. I had it in the wrong spot. I had it where and I don't know how I got it stuck in there, where you put, turn off the sound. What do you call it? Silent mode. I'm like, what is that? I go, it was supposed to go on the bottom of the phone.
It's supposed to go on the bottom.
Right. For 2 hours, I'm trying to figure this out, right? So I go online, general mics, how to connect mic to the iPhone, to the iPad, to wear it. But they didn't say where to put it.
Wow.
And I thought, okay. So I stick it in there. There it is. It's green. Bump, 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 bump. Then I went over here.
Okay.
And then turn this on. And then it stopped. And I'm like, okay. So then I go on my phone. Test video. And then I go, you know what? I think I got it.
Very good.
So I'm trying, right? I'm trying to learn.
Trying to navigate through it on your own. Yeah, because Greg would just take care of it. He also did trial and error too. So,
but he was the remote man. So when things didn't work out for me, Greg this, Greg that, and then he would tell me, but nothing was clicking. Mm-hmm. Telling me and doing it are two different things.
Yeah, doing it is the best part.
So, right, because he would say, well, it's got to do this and that, and okay, well, that's all foreign to me. Now that I did it, that's still green facing me, and this is still green. And my hair. So put my hair back, and then I'll go like that.
And then, don't forget, before he passed, he bought that DJI system.
I have that. I know. That's going to be another one to learn. I'll learn it. I'll do it.
Okay.
But like I said, it takes me one day at a time. So I'm just saying this because I'm learning a little by little how to do things.
Right.
It's not happening all today, but I'm learning.
I know. We just try to encourage you to. That's good.
Let me tell you something. When I talk about makeup and people say, I don't wear a lot of makeup. Well, how do you do that? It's the same thing when I'm telling somebody how to do things, and they're like, how do you do that? How do you do that? But it's easy for me. Well, I'm in the same boat learning all this.
Okay.
That's how I see it. I'm doing this in a different way.
That lavalier, the DJI is going to be, says, Mom, you're good. Or you just used to handing things off to people. But now when you're frustrated, you're going to learn to do it yourself.
She's right. So, and this is the first thing I did today without asking.
You know who also is the very same way as Lance? Lance is the same way, guys. He has a hard time learning something new, and he gets flustered and frustrated.
Like really, yeah. I mean, like I've seen some people like Chit Chat Down Under. You could tell she's good with computers. Diane's good with crafting. She's good. She picks all kinds of cool things on Temu, but she's has a natural for that. You know what I'm saying? She's really good at that. I'm more like, I've had friends that used to go to the thrift store. All right. And they'll come back and they will find new jeans at the thrift store. I'm like, where did you find that? She goes, at the thrift store. And I'm like, those jeans? And they'd be like, you know, like back in the day, there were Guess or, Valentino jeans, you know, different jeans, Sassoon jeans, and back in the time. I couldn't believe that they would find these jeans and they would go through them, and they would find things that were like new or really cool looking stuff. I go to the thrift store and I'm like, and they went shopping at the thrift stores.
It also depends what thrift store you go to as well. I've had to do things for myself. I was a single mom of 2 for 16 years.
I didn't know that.
Had no one to help. Yep. Resilience. There's very powerful resilience in there.
I didn't know that. That's a long time, 16 years. Yeah. Well, you know, I noticed that a lot of times when I used to meet hairdressers, they were single moms. They were like ready to learn all the time because they were doing things themselves, just like Diane said. You know, you learn that it pays off later. Mm-hmm. I got used to somebody doing it for me. Mm-hmm. And I said that to you from the beginning. You know, it was 35 years ago. I was self-sufficient. Not that I didn't work when I was married, but I would just, and I knew my job, but I was used to him doing, like, taking care of the yard and calling the plumber and doing this, doing that. And now it's me. So, you know, I'm like, tomorrow we have to go to the Home Depot because one of the sprinklers not working.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So David took me outside and there's a sprinkler. It's like popped off. And I remember Greg used to go to Home Depot and go get something and pop it in. Now I'm going to ask the guy. I'm going to take it with me, take David with me. And we're going to ask him, do I need a new one of these or what do I do? If it turns out I have to call a landscaper or something, I'll do that. But I just want to ask first before I start investing a lot. So at least I'm learning, huh?
Absolutely. Absolutely. She says, this is my second marriage and we have a son together as well. That's honey. So cool.
So you've been married 21 years with your second husband. Oh, that's nice. So see, she did it. Diane's saying, if I can do it, Cindy, you can do it too.
Absolutely.
I got spoiled. Not in a bad way, but you just learn, you know, like, you know, my hairdresser said that one of her customers' husband passed away and she didn't even know how. Oh, 5 years with your first one. Okay.
Five kids with her first.
Oh, with her first one?
One with her second husband.
Oh, okay. See, they
must have got married really young. I would imagine you must have been married young.
Mm-hmm. What was I saying? Oh, she didn't even know how to write a checkbook. So she would come to the salon and they had to show her how to write a check. Seriously, this is really true. And then once she learned that, they told her that she needed to go get her taxes done. She didn't know about taxes. She didn't understand anything about the taxes. No, 2 kids with my first 5-year marriage. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. So she didn't know about taxes. He went to the tax person.
Yep.
She never went with him. So she didn't understand what tax meant. And they told her she didn't understand about Social Security. She didn't know where it was coming from.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and I remember Patty was talking about this, you know, like probably 15 years ago, 10 years ago, when I was a sales rep and she was talking about it too. And, you know, I figure at least I know all that part. I got spoiled not learning all these things.
Yeah. And also having a second income too.
Yes.
That's a little bit different because Greg worked and collected Social Security.
Yes. And then got mine.
Wanted you to retire a little bit early because he wanted to have fun. He enjoyed his time off.
Right.
But that work was really just extra money for you guys. And even the
Right.
Social Security was extra money. So
Right. So now I'm budgeting. I'm starting to do that again.
oh, the joy of budgeting. I still do
Okay.
it to this
It's
day,
a,
even though
well, I
Lance is
always
doing
have,
well.
but we're still budgeting. Now I'm really budgeting. There's a difference.
I budget as though he's not around, but he's around, so the mortgage gets paid.
Well, yes, but Lance is, you guys go on trips just like Greg and I would go because we had the, I'm
That
by
is
myself now. I am by myself now. So,
You know, I'm a little spoiled about going on vacation. I'm just going to put it out there. I I love going on vacation with Wyndham points, but
mhm,
sometimes the Wyndham locations are a little dated.
mhm.
Some of them are nice, but some of them are a little dated. Um, and so I get a little spoiled. And me personally, based on like when we used to go to Maui when I was younger, we would go and stay at like the Hyatt, hotels or
5 stars,
Marriott.
10 stars.
Yeah, it's, the
Yeah. A resort.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, a resort. And literally, what I loved about going on vacation to Maui was the pool,
Mm-hmm.
the service,
Mm-hmm.
the food service, the drink service at
Mm-hmm.
the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you go on some of these like Wyndham places or some of these older resort, they don't even have they don't have anything.
Do you know what it looks
They
like
don't
to
have
me when
restaurants.
you, yes, but do you know what it looks like to me? Like an old Holiday Inn hotel that they refurbish. Or I think they used to be Howard Johnson's hotel they refurbish. That you
Red
don't,
roof.
red roof, yes. So they redo them. Oh, hi, LaRue.
Hi, LaRue.
They refurbish them. You could tell because the way the building looks on the outside with the,
Yes.
you know what I mean? And you could tell it was a Holiday Inn, red roof. Um, oh God. Or I think there was Howard Johnson's. I think there used to be Howard Johnson's hotel. Oh, hi, Andy, I'm on
Andy
TV3.
Montier.
So you can tell the real squared off buildings. Yes.
Yep. And some of them things you can tell they've probably done like 3 or 4 refurbishments over
Yes.
time.
Yes.
But the one thing that just kills me is
Thank you for the like button.
I miss that pool time, or not even that. A lot of those hotels, like in Maui, we used to have the hotel had access to the beach. So you walk out of the hotel, they
Mhm.
had the pool, and they would have all the bar service, the drink service, everything, right? And then you go, I want to go into the water. So you would get up and walk to the sandy beach and go out into the water, sun, and then go walk right back to the pool. It was all
I remember a long time ago, I was at Palm Springs, and they had, it was a pool. I think it was the Hilton, but it was, they had a cave, and the guy's inside the cave in the pool. So he's in the pool, right? He's in the pool. Here's the cave. You can see people standing there drinking. It was really cool. I mean, you can only have like 10 people, but everybody wanted to be there. So to get there, you had to get there early. They're having their drinks. There's a,
and they're in the water,
they're in the water,
and there's a poolside
and he's
bar.
behind it, so you know he came in through the back. You know what I mean? But he's in the water, serving drinks. What was it? It was in Palm Springs. I think it was the Hilton. Like it was like back in the 80s when I went. I thought that was the coolest place because it was in. It was he was like in the cave.
I'm gonna look at it right now. So that's called. I think it's called poolside. Poolside bars. They think they call it swim up
Okay,
bar.
I think the Flamingo used to have one too in Vegas.
Looking. I'm going to say hotels with or resorts with.
I'm sure they got him in Hawaii.
Swim
the
up bars.
islands.
That's what it's
That's
called.
what it's called,
Swim up
swim up
bars.
bars.
Hotels with swim up bars. And a lot of them are, oh, here are some of the 10 best swim up bars in Los Angeles. I don't need to know that, but okay. It's called a swim up, but that's what you experienced.
Yes, and I was shocked. I was like, that is, and that has stuck in my mind for so long, because it was so different. Because it
Now,
was,
you went to a hotel in Las Vegas where it was a martini bar, and you said that the bar was ice, or it
yeah.
was
Okay, so if you go, I think it is the Venetian. I think it is. I think it's the Venetian. The martini bar is in like ice. Everything is cold in there. It's blue. It was a long time ago, and it's called a martini bar.
nice.
And then when I went to a Paul Mitchell gathering, the party, the bar was ice, and they were serving Patrons because he owned Patron.
Yeah, he owns
So
Patron. Him
yeah, so we
and
were
the
drinking.
actor,
Yes,
whatever his name
and
is.
we were having, but it was ice. And then the only reason I remember, I think it was the Venetian, because one of our friends, Greg and our friends, he was a rep, and he was at the martini bar, and I remember being blue. I only went in there because he needed to borrow Greg's phone. So Greg handed him the phone, and then he says, Greg says, we're not going to leave because we're going to make sure he's okay. And he loved martinis, and it was a cool place. Yeah, but almost all the reps were in there anyway, so we were in there.
And Greg said you guys used to host, used to go to those parties, and you guys used to host a party in your room, right? It was
Bye,
so
Diane.
nice to have you
That,
tonight.
yes, I'll remember the 15th of September.
But hers is on the 14th because she's a day
Oh, the
ahead.
14th. Okay. We love you. Bye, Diane.
Thank you for
Thank
being
you for
here
coming.
with us. Well, thank you. Your hard work,
That's
creativity,
so
and good vibes
nice.
are unmatched. Keep shining. You're building something
We
amazing.
appreciate that.
Thank you very
Yes.
much. That's totally inspiring and motivating too.
Yes, we're trying to get our lives out there little by little. People will start seeing that we, trying to be consistent, work with our schedules, and just talk about different things, kind of stay on focus where we're talking about like laughter, loss, and motivation. You got? I forgot what's, but try at the same time, talk about some other things, and then kind of go by that. And then, or things that happen to our lives, like in our day, like I told you about Social Security. I came in and told you about it. Yeah. So things like that. Try to write things down.
So getting back to your party that Greg was kind of like into that. He would be like, host a party at the hotel or something. He said that you guys used to do that.
What do you mean?
If you went to a hotel, like a convention, a hair show.
Greg loved the conventions, because next topic, can I suggest? Yeah, go ahead, write it down. What was I going to say? He loved
the hair
it.
shows.
Yes. Yeah. Because it was fun, exciting, and it was all positive. Yeah.
You got a chance to meet people and learn things. Probably
from
get
different
free stuff.
states. We met people from Canada. We met people from all different states. And then there was one that was huge. They came from other countries. They actually came from Europe. I mean,
like hair designers and stuff like that.
Yeah, they came from a whole other country. Yeah, it was nice.
That's amazing. And then I don't even know if
they had their headphones, like their headphones. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Yeah, we had a good time. It was an experience. I tell everybody, an experience.
Do they still do them, do you think, or no?
I don't know. I think that we were in it at the right time. Yeah. Things that, online's now, they do haircuts on YouTube and stuff. But then you had to go pay.
You know who I saw at the airport when we were on our way to Hawaii?
Who?
Jeffree Star.
Jeffree Star. Were you on the same plane?
No,
No.
But he was at the United Terminal. I walked out of the bathroom. I mean, I just like brushed right past him, and he was there, and he was standing there, he was on his phone, and he like was walking, I guess, to the Emerald Lounge at United or whatever, because
Uh-huh.
probably flew first class, wherever he was
Oh,
going.
I'm sure.
But yeah, he's a diva.
He used to work at a Mac counter. Seriously, a Mac counter.
And you know what? He was by himself, and he didn't look like he had like his look,
Mm-hmm.
but he was wearing like sweats and a big old hoodie,
Mm-hmm.
and he had like flip-flops on. And I'm sure in his heyday, he still has heyday. He's still big, right? But I'm sure when things were really big, he probably had like that big old entourage of people around
Right.
him. Yeah, but he
I
was by
don't
himself.
I don't hear much of him. I mean, I don't watch any of his videos, you know what I'm saying? Megan used to, but Megan.
He's still on YouTube. He started up again.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he started up again, and I didn't know who he was until you guys told me who he was.
Right.
And I started diving into the rise and fall. And then he started sharing. He had taken a sabbatical, and he moved to
Was it Washington? Not Washington, like
Idaho,
Wyoming yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Wyoming or something. And that's when he decided he was going to start up again and share his life living
Mm-hmm.
out on a ranch.
Yeah. Something
So,
like that. Right.
and still do his thing. But he was closing up everything that he had in LA. And there was a couple episodes that I watched on YouTube, because I'm big on YouTube.
Right.
Looking back, how did you plan your 30s or 40s when you were younger? That's great. Is that the topic? And what advice would you give to someone in their 20s now? What would you do differently, or what will you double down on? Oh, I got to take a screenshot of that.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good topic. Let me get a screenshot. Okay. So we got that. Thank you.
That's a good one.
How did you plan your 30s or 40s when you were younger? God. Comparing okay. You talk about how you were in the hair shows at a good time in the hair industry when it was all
Mm-hmm.
alive and people spending money and having a good time. When I was with Carl in the 90s, we were in West LA at the good time. In West LA, meaning when he was in the music industry.
Right.
So being in the music industry during the 90s was a really incredible time, because that's where singers were real singers, and people
Right.
were trying to make it in the business.
Mm-hmm.
And you met a lot of this is the days when established entertainers mixed it up and collabed with unestablished entertainers,
And they
musicians,
played
I
in
should say.
local bars. They played in local,
The
like,
Viper Room.
yes.
I saw him perform at the Viper Room, the Troubadour. I saw him
Yes.
perform at other places off Sunset. And at that time, the bands were, really big. I don't know what's going on now, but it's a lot different now, they say. So yeah, it was, and everybody played their instruments, guitarists, singers, people got together, they
And they
created
weren't
a
worried,
band.
and they weren't worried about how much money they wanted to make. They wanted to play. See, that was the point that was so different. They weren't worried about, it wasn't about what they look like. It wasn't about any of that. They wanted to play the drums. They wanted to play guitar. They wanted to sing. And that's how it was then.
Yeah.
They were just honored to be up there singing. It was a big thing for singers and musicians.
I remember musicians, like when Carl got onto the Viper or the Troubadour, and there's another couple other places that he played. It was incredible. He was like, wow, I'm actually here. Not that he made it, It was
Right.
he was such a different person then. He was very humble, but it's not that he made it. It's just like, yeah, I've got a chance to be
But I think,
playing in these places, you know?
he missed his calling. He should have stayed with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was more humble and more happy when he was doing that. And I don't know
And
what happened.
and network within that. And then I remember talking to musicians. There was a famous place called the Guitar Center. It was off of Hollywood Boulevard or Sunset, I forget.
I think it was Hollywood Boulevard.
And Carl we've bought a lot of equipment out of Guitar Center, that specific one. So the story goes, Carl, I wasn't there. So Carl's tinkering and checking out the keyboards. This is what life was like back then. He was checking out the keyboards, and a gentleman comes and taps him on the shoulder and says, "Hey, I was wondering, this gentleman here would like to try out this keyboard. Is it okay if you let him try it?" And he goes, "Yeah, absolutely. No worries. I'll just go over and do this." He turns around. It was David Bowie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Just tap and then, right. And he didn't get like fright. He was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead."
He was like, "Yeah, no worries, man." He turned around. It's David Bowie. Another one, a guitar player. Let me check and make sure I'm saying his name properly. Okay, I want to make sure. Hang on a second.
That's okay.
Guitarist. Okay, so another guitarist, I think his name was Jeff Walker, very well known, and he tapped a friend of ours on the shoulder and asked if he could try one of the guitars he was playing at the Guitar Center. People like Bob Dylan, they would see. There was another incident of the local library was hosting a reading of twas the night before Christmas, or something like that. Twas the night before Christmas. And lo and behold, who shows up to read? Hang on, who played? Hang on. Charlton Heston.
Oh, Charlton Heston.
Up
yes.
To read "Twas the Night Before Christmas."
How cool is that?
All the kids sitting there. They don't know who he is.
Well, Charlton Heston was a famous actor of the 40s and the 50s. He did the 10th Commandments.
Yep. And things like that. That was life. That's what life was like living in West LA. So it says, D&M says, "Oh, Lisa, the biggest icon you saw was Lisa Vanderpump." Okay, that's another story. She's a really nice lady. I got to meet her firsthand. She knew my name. I knew her husband. We didn't know each other, but it was like, "Lisa, Lisa says, Lisa, I'm here. I need, but yeah." And her husband was a lovely man.
Came to your place where you worked at?
Yeah, she would come she would come and she had her daughter with her once. She had her maid with her.
Her dogs.
But she would come in. Yeah, the doggies. She would come with her girlfriends. She's really pretty, like naturally pretty.
Oh, wow. I love her voice. Yeah, love her voice.
And she's very, very, very nice lady. Very polite.
Oh.
Let's see. Who did I meet a number of times? I know Sandra Bullock came into the store, but I didn't talk to her. She just came in. Mary Steenburgen, very famous actress from days of old. Very nice lady. She was doing a movie, and she would just come into the store just to be around the flowers during her break.
She's married to what's his name? Dan. He played in that bar.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What's the name of the bar?
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The movie.
Not Dan Rather. God, I can't think of it is. But she's married to him now. I can't think of that. It's that. Hold on.
Who she's
I'll
married
find
to?
it.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe they're divorced. I don't know. I don't think so.
And Lisa Vanderpump. Yep, she would come in, and she was the only housewife that would come in. And I knew who she was, and because I used to watch the show. I never told her anything about watching the show. We never really talked about it. But yeah, she was a sweetheart. Super, super kind human being, and like really authentic and genuine and very successful. Her thing was restaurateur. She was a
Ted
restaurateur.
Danson,
Oh,
actor
okay,
Ted
okay.
Danson.
She's a restaurateur. She was all about her restaurants, opening her restaurants in Vegas. I remember her talking about opening up her restaurant in Vegas when it had just started, and she was all excited. So, and I think that she might have a couple of restaurants in Vegas by now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she's at the Caesars or right
Is it
in
Bellagio? No,
right
Paris.
in
She's
that
in.
bubble, right? D&M, right in that
Is,
bubble.
isn't she in Paris Hotel?
She might be at the Paris. Okay, yeah, very well could be. I've never been to the Paris. I've never been to the Venetian. She's at Caesars, Flamingo, and Paris. Okay, there you go.
Flamingo?
Yeah,
Oh.
she's at the Flamingo. Okay. And D&M, have you been and eaten at her restaurant? I'm just curious. And is the food any good? So, because her husband is in the industry, but he's also a restaurateur as well. Consider that to be like their entertainment expertise.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I know I haven't because I want to see her. Go to the flower market.
Oh, go to the flower market?
Go downtown flower market. You see celebrities there all the flipping time. And Pink, you know Pink?
Oh, Pink, yeah.
She shops at the flower market. Who else shops at the one who sang that flowers? You could buy me flowers. Da, 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 da. I don't know the name of the act. I don't know her name.
I don't know. Buy me flowers.
Whoever. Famous singer.
You know that.
She grew up as a little girl. Her father was a famous country singer.
Oh, Miley Cyrus?
Miley Cyrus, yes. She says, if Nicki Minaj or The Weeknd was there, then I would lose it, or Trump. Well, you have the Trump golf course right down the street from where we live. So it's a really pretty golf course, by the way.
In Long Beach?
Trump's golf course is right off of Rancho Palo Verde.
Oh, Rancho Palo Verde?
The PCH. It's really pretty. Lance and I, we went hiking, and we happened to have fell into walking. He has a hiking trail at Trump Golf Course. Oh. And it's beautiful. It's peaceful. And they let us walk right through it, and it was just very nice because he has a hiking trail there. So, okay. What else? And it's really stunning when you go in the entranceway to the Trump golf course. Really? It has the seating area. He thinks of everything. Yeah. He has a beautiful seating, like a little entry park where people can stop, hang out, look at the water. So it's also, a viewing area.
There's another place I've always wanted to go in Malibu. I don't even know if it's still there because after the fires, they used to have a wine tasting place that had all the animals, like a zoo.
Oh, I don't know anything about it.
I was telling you about it. I don't know if it was zoo or you can see. It was supposed to be like they have like a safari little tour.
Peyton Samuels is here. Yeah, but he has a golf course there, and I highly recommend if you're into that and you want to see it, and take a picture in front of the golf course. But it's a beautiful resort. Yeah. Like I said, it's so nice. Oh my God.
Really?
He did a good job at the golf course. I hear it's a very challenging golf course as well. So, hi, Peyton. Welcome to our live. Yeah, so you see her, and actually she was like and I think she is a really good customer at the flower market. She loves pink.
Oh, she likes pink.
Yep, every year she comes in and she wants pink poinsettias. And
Ooh, they're beautiful, aren't they?
we
Pink.
and we know she's coming, so we save pink poinsettias for her.
Yeah.
And the women around, when they see her, they know her and they know she
Yeah.
likes pink. So I always say, "Hey, we have, our manager would say, here, we saved these for you just to make sure
That's
that you have
nice.
them so that she wouldn't lose out." Because the pink ones are harder to get, but they're also the most fragile. So
Really?
it wasn't like she can just put them in her car and drive off.
Right.
It was she had to have them in the box and put them in her car. And she drove, she didn't drive like a fancy ass vehicle. She had like a
Mm-hmm.
Range Rover, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah. I think her husband name was Simon, or it's been so long since I
That you've been
remembered
there.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
That's
what a
kind of cool.
sweetheart. Very tiny. She's like our size.
Oh, Lisa is?
She's short. Yeah, she's not tall. She's very, very petite. She's shorter than Megan.
Wow.
And she's just slightly taller than us.
Uh-huh.
She still has her hair like that 70s style,
Right.
70s and 80s. She
She's not
still
gonna
has her
leave that.
hair done like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Probably done every day.
Yeah, or there's been some times I think she gets her makeup done,
Yeah.
you know. Now, I saw her when the situation happened and she had her mask on, and she didn't look very good. She
Mhm.
didn't seem very happy. She looked
Wearing
really
it all.
depressed.
Yeah.
I felt bad
She
because
wasn't herself. Yeah.
no, I remember that. Oh, she walked in, she pushed her mask. She goes, "It's me. It's Lisa." And I'm like, "I know."
Yeah, she felt like she was covered. Yeah.
It was so sad. So, yeah. Her hair was a
Oh,
little disheveled, it's like she couldn't have her makeup done, so
yeah. Wasn't
anyhow.
herself.
No. Mm-mm. But yeah, if I think of any other actors that have gone through there, I'll let you know. But I
Okay.
can't really remember a whole lot of
Well,
names
it's
right
been a
now.
while. It's been a while. It's
No
been a
kidding.
while.
And then now I'm
Okay.
just into YouTubers. Like I saw Lisa and Bill come into the
Who's Lisa and Bill?
Lisa and Bill Food Adventures, Food Travels.
Oh, okay.
They do.
Well, okay.
They came into the Target and damn it, I recognized her and I'm like, I know her. I know her. I know her. How do I know her? It's one of those things where you're like, how do I know her? And then lo and behold, then you end up watching one of their videos. You're like, she was at that Target. She was going through the checkout line. See, even D&M Explorations knows Lisa and Bill. Lisa works at the Disneyland Hotel.
Okay.
I think she works in reservations or in check-in guest service. And Bill works for Delta Airlines.
Oh, okay.
So they get to travel on standby. They told the whole story. How
Oh, is she Hawaiian?
Yeah.
I think
Well,
she's Hawaiian or
yeah.
Filipino or something like that.
She's
Okay.
Asian. She's
I'm trying to
Chinese.
Chinese. Okay.
And
Trying to
he's
think who they are.
Japanese. And I think they have a Hawaiian heritage because there's a lot of Chinese and Japanese in Hawaii.
Yeah. Okay. Now I know who
So,
you're talking about.
mhm.
Okay.
And they married very late in life. They actually met on Facebook. I heard the whole thing.
Oh,
They met
wow.
on Facebook. Some friends of theirs connected them. They started talking on Facebook, or maybe they had once known each other, or I don't know.
Right.
But anyway, so like either divorces or a wife passing or a husband, and they got together, and then they just traveled together, and
Okay.
he shared about their life and how they manage their I showed mom them, and their kids work at Universal. They work at Universal too. Okay, I didn't know that. All right. And yeah, so it's a lot of fun. So, and Dylan, as a matter of fact, is moving. He says he's moving to Orlando. So I'm going to miss him. It's going to be, and I know Katie and Spencer are going to miss him too. So let's see how that works out, because he's better off in Orlando. He's more of that type of thing.
Oh, Dylan that does amusement parks?
Yeah, theme park obsession.
Like, okay.
I treat these people like they're family.
I know. I'm like,
you know who I don't watch, but he does a lot of really nice storylines, is Bricky. And I don't watch Bricky. I don't watch Bricky because I didn't like, and I know I met him. I met Bricky and I talked to him. Mom doesn't care about Disney people. I met Bricky. I unsubscribed to Bricky because I felt like he had gotten caught up in a little bit of that drama that happened.
Drama.
And he did a show talking about Tattle Life and how Spencer and Katie kind of got caught up in it. Spencer did. And because he did it to protect Katie. But he did a whole show about him and the fallout between Spencer and Justin Scard. Oh, I saw Justin Scard at DCA, by the way. Cindy and I talked about him. He was walking past us, and I'm like, "Oh, look, it's Justin Scard."
and Lisa says, with the same T-shirt or something like that. Because he doesn't wear another shirt.
Can you believe he has to go around? He was wearing the black pants, the shirt, and the white hat with the little star. I told Lance, I go, this guy has to wear that stuff every time he shows up to the parks. You know?
Didn't he just make a book or something? He just wrote a book or something like that?
Yeah, he's supposed to have written a book and all kinds of stuff. He still doesn't have the same number of followers that what's his name does, that Adam has. So, but I was telling Lance, I go, God, that guy has to show up, wear the same clothes, the shoes, the pants, the shirt, the hat. And he was on his phone, right? And I was like, oh, he's probably like texting his close friends that he's there.
Lisa.
He's probably asking him, is like, is Best Life here? Because, I met, and Megan met Spencer and Katie, Cutting, Stitching, and Miller Meyer here. Hi, welcome to the show. We're talking about other YouTubers. So I met Spencer is 6'1", but he's big. Like, he's got a big head, and he's got big shoulders, and he's got big hands, but he's 6'1". But he's just all like man. Like, he just takes presence, I
don't know what you're saying.
He says, look, the people that need to be banned are the girls with the bubbles wearing tight outfits at a kid's place. I got to check that out. I got to check that one out. Look, the people that need to be banned. Oh, I know what she's saying. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I get you. Mostly like maybe TikTokers, Instagrammers. And Katie and Spencer, I'm those two people. Thank you, Cutting and Stitching. Thank you so much. I have to check out. I have my next 3 days off, which is my time to catch up on video. Because when I'm working, I just fall apart. She says, not bubbles, Lisa. It's a saying. Okay, I think I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. Like Adam the Woo's girlfriend, the one that he had on the show. Everybody used to call her Bubbles.
Bubbles? Okay.
And then the other girlfriend, everybody was dogging him about the other girl that he had on. He was hanging out with another girl in Florida.
He's got a new bubble?
Huh?
He's got a new bubble? He's got a friend.
He was hanging out with a girl in Orlando. And he just wanted to have a nice quiet evening. But no, you can't be Adam the Woo and have a nice quiet evening with a gal that you don't even know who she is. And nobody knows her. Yeah. But they're all judging. They're all going, oh, I'll bet he met her on X, Y, and Z, or oh, she's trying to look younger. I'm like, God, these people are just like dogging him out, How are you, my sister? Cutting, stitching, Milmar. How are you, how are you, my sister? Doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm so sorry. I really sometimes have a difficult time with that. But yeah, I really have to catch up on videos this week. Change the subject. My mom is over it. How does she know?
Are you
over it? Are you over the?
Half of the people don't even know who you're talking about. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, who's this?
I like I said, I stopped. I was getting only Disney feed coming in on my YouTube.
Right.
And
I can't believe I yawned.
I was only getting Disney feed coming up, and it was literally everybody and anybody you can imagine coming up. Even the Florida people were coming up on my page.
Right.
And the cruise lines, the people who cruise. And then like, I don't know if D&M follows the Magic Dads, but I had to stop watching the Magic Dads too, because then the Holgates came up on my channel. I was like,
because it's all connected with each other. So
because the Magic Dads have a son,
right,
and the Holgates have a daughter, and they're all into Disney. So so I had to stop watching them also. It was crazy. She cutting, stitching with Bill Mars is like done. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Cindy's just done. Megan, her daughter's like, mom's drifting now. She's not listening to
I'm listening. Hold on.
So when all the drama went down, I stopped and unsubscribed to a whole lot of them, like pretty much everybody. I just said, okay, I'm unsubscribed to everybody, and I'm only going to stick to one couple. And then I added Dylan back in because he's a sweetheart. And then I added, I think that's it. We have to tell Cindy to turn off her mic when she goes potty. Did we? Oh my God. I can't.
What are you laughing about? What are you laughing? What happened? What happened?
You have your mic on.
You guys all hear?
Oh, stop. Wait.
Are you serious? I gotta hear this.
Places. Lisa and Bill. Check out. I have my next 3 days off, which is my time to catch up on video.
I should have left my mic here.
She says, not bubbles, Lisa. It's a saying. Okay, I think I know what you mean. Like Adam's friend one that he had on the show.
Is Megan-
Bubbles? Okay. And then the other girlfriend, everybody was dogging him about the other girl that he had on. He was hanging out with another girl in Florida.
He's got a new bubble.
Huh?
He's got a new bubble.
Are you going to listen to it?
I just wanted to have an extra
You're going to
fight.
replay it. You're going to replay it.
You can't be Adam Levine with the gal that you don't even know who she is. And nobody knows her.
Yeah.
They're all judging.
Oh, we got to listen to it.
I'll definitely her on X, Y, and Z. Oh, she's trying to look younger. I'm like, God, these people are just
And
like
what's
dogging it out. How are you, my sister? Cutting, stitching, Milmar. How are you, how are you, my sister? Doing great. Thanks for asking.
we lost everybody. Everybody.
We have to catch up on videos this week. Change the subject. My mom is over it.
Where did everybody go?
I don't know. Are you over the?
Half of the people don't even know who you're talking about. I'm like,
I'll be right back.
I stopped. I was getting only Disney feed coming in on my YouTube,
right. I
and
can't believe I yawned.
I was only getting Disney. It was literally everybody and anybody you can imagine coming up. Even
Yeah.
the Florida people were coming up on my page.
Right.
And the cruise lines.
Yes. Yes.
Cruise. And then, like, I don't know if D&M follows the Magic Dads, but I had to stop watching the Magic Dads too, because then the Holgate came up on my channel.
You there yet?
Nothing yet. Thank God I didn't have a video, huh? Megan goes, she pissed on the couch.
Her daughter's like, she's mom's drifting now.
Here I go.
Ready?
So when all the drama went down, I stopped.
Get in the door open.
A lot of them, like pretty much everybody. So everybody. And I'm only gonna stick to one couple, and then I added Dylan back in because he's a sweetheart, and then I added. I think that's it. We have to tell Cindy to turn off her mic when she goes potty. Do we? Oh my God.
Get in the door. What are you laughing at?
What happened? What happened? You had your
Everyone laughed.
Where's Peyton? Peyton, are you here? Cutting and stitching, are you here? Are you still here with us? Look at the comments, they're so good. Hang on a second. We go.
Because that would go on viral.
Oh no. Oh my God. Oh my God. That would go viral. She says, "Mom,
Oh,
turn off
turn off the phone.
I can't. Oh God, that's so good.
I don't know why everybody left though.
I just want to know because they were like, "Oh no, Cindy's going to the." Hey, I'm going to tell you something. No more mics for Mom. Man, so good.
They want to give you privacy.
Oh man. Oh, that's so late. Oh my God. Is David there? I'm just curious. I just want to know. That's so class. You got to timestamp that and pre-play. Oh my God. Anyway.
Because David was there.
Oh, it's so good. If you just I love it.
In the big toilet flush.
Anyway. This is good. Megan's gonna be talking about this for days.
Megan's gonna have it on the thing. Hear this.
Amateur. That's okay. It's so stupid. Oh my God. I'm sorry. It was so funny. I was like, huh? Somebody needs to tell Cindy to turn her mic off. Oh, forget me. So anyway.
So everybody knows.
As long as it was pee-pee. I mean, as long as it's pee-pee. Oh man.
Oh.
This is I don't know what to do. I don't know to edit it out or just leave it. Oh, thank God. Well, next time you just leave your mic.
I'll just leave my mic here.
The coverage on that thing is ridiculous. So, and we got 3 people here. I think one of them might be me, you. So on that note, that's a great place to finish this off tonight.
They probably end up losing. They're gonna go short. Listen to this girl.
She says, well, yeah, at least you know the mic works. So good. That is so good.
That's
Oh
gonna
my
be a
God.
classic forever. What was the most funniest thing that you ever done? Let's see this.
I just leave the mic there and then go upstairs or downstairs to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
And have you had your dinner yet?
Yeah, I had a little bit of lunch.
Okay. Did Megan make dinner for tonight?
Well, she made chicken.
Reminds me, I got to take the chicken out because I'm going to make chicken Alfredo. You got to be careful with the menus that you get, the recipes on TikTok, because some of them are good, but some of them are really bad.
Really?
Oh yeah, this chick did a chicken Alfredo on recipe from using the crock pot. So you put it in the morning. She gets all excited. You put it in the morning, and then you put the seasonings in, and the seasonings include like Italian seasoning, from the Italian dressing seasoning, the dry stuff. You put that in there, and then you put like cream cheese, and then you put this other stuff, and then you let it cook all day. And then when it's done, you take it and you shred the chicken, and then you put the chicken back in, and then you add the you cook the chicken, then you shred it, and then you put it back in, you season it, and then after seasoning it, then you add all like the creams. So you and then all this stuff. And I just have to remember to just hold back on the creams a little bit. And when it's all said and done, then you have your chicken Alfredo sauce, and then you make your pasta, your Alfredo pasta. It's good, but it's too salty and it's too rich. And then one person did a menu using Olive Garden seasonings, that like using the cream sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Not good. Ugh. It was not good. So you gotta take it easy.
Okay. I don't know. Megan just made some chicken and stuff.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do in the morning. I'm gonna just take some frozen chicken, put it in the crock pot, put the seasonings in, and then let it just sit there. Literally the frozen chicken, and let it cook. It'll be done by I put it in for 10 hours. It'll be done by the afternoon. So I want to go to D&M. I'm thinking about going to DCA. I made reservations for my dinner at Carthay Circle for my 60th. But I'm now thinking of this instead. I told Lance I would rather have an Insta360 for my camera, so I could do some more vlogging. It's cheaper. It's like, I think it's $300 or something. And the money that we would be spending on admission to DCA and the dinner, that'll pay for the Insta. And then we could do a nice quiet dinner I want to go to the Del Rey.
Oh, yeah, you were saying that.
I want to go to the Del Rey.
For sure.
It's a nice little restaurant.
It is.
Really
it
nice.
is.
And everybody in there are all muppies.
Right.
And I love that. So, wait, you're not magic key holders anymore? No, we're not. We don't do magic key anymore. We decided to end it because we were just going for a walk and we couldn't get on rides, and we weren't really going. It was more of a bother to wait for parking, everything else. So we decided to give it up. after all those years as key holders. So sad. It's really
Yeah.
expensive. We were paying the price of a car payment per person for a magic key. And Lance was paying for everything. And I was like, it was burdening us. So, and then when Lance goes to Disney, he loves to spend money.
Yeah.
He's got to have the churro, the popcorn, the soda. He has to buy the candy. He wants to buy a trinket. He wants to buy a coffee. He wants to get
Like, jeez.
every time. I'm hungry. Are you hungry? I'm hungry. Do you smell that? We want to get one. Let's go in there and get some French fries. Let's go to get a burger. Do you want?
Every place he goes to, so we'll get a pretzel.
You
So
want
we'll
a
get a
soda?
popcorn.
I want this. I want that. I'm like, I mean, I'm the person I hoard. I'm like, I take the waters in with me. I'm like, we're gonna have water. Well, I told Mom I want us all to go to Disney within the next year since she hasn't gone. You haven't been there forever, then, Cynthia?
2014.
Ooh, that is a long time.
That's like what? Almost 10 years ago. 14, 24. It was over 10 years ago. 11 years.
Well, what we could do is make an arrangement for a trip, which would be good, and see what that's going to be like. And then, you know, make it, you know what, D&M, you know, that t-shirt that says I was there, or I think it says I was there 2025 opening day. The last time she went, that's what really it came to Disney, which was crazy. And we went to the rainforest. Oh, wow. That was a long time ago. Okay. Gotcha. I that's right. I do remember that. I want to get a t-shirt. I'm making a t-shirt that says, I know what you're talking about the t-shirt that says, my grandparents were there, were there 1955. Then July 17, 1955. So, and maybe we can have one made for the whole family because they're your great grandparents. So, Mom wasn't there, but your great grandparents were there. And we could do that. You know, my great grandparents were there July 17, 1955. That's a lot. Right? And she says, I didn't know them though. Who cares? It's called legacy.
Legacy, yes.
It's called a legacy. So they're my grandparents, your great grandparents, and it's just fun to just, you know, people, not a lot of people know people. There were 28,000 people there. And it was a very, very hot day in July 17th. And Mom said that Grandpa wore a suit and all the women wore dresses. And even Ray had a shirt and tailored pants on like they did back then. And it must have been hot, man. It must have been just ass hot. I noticed Todd ain't here today.
Hi, Peyton. Did you come back?
Oh, Peyton's here. Grandma needs to come so we can get front of the line. No, I'm surprised Todd isn't here, but you know, Todd has his personal time at Saturday night. Maybe he's enjoying a nice weekend.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And then Peyton says, no, Todd's good. We'll check in with Todd. I'm going to have Todd on a show because I want to find out what his red pill moment was, and that would be interesting to talk about. So I never ever thought I would drop my red pill moment. I never thought I would drop a red pill story, but that's something I've been thinking about is talking to people and telling me, asking them, when were you awakened and what was it? You know, what was the connection? D&M says, Peyton, did you hear anything special about that?
not a good laugh. Too much LaCroix.
I know one thing. I might put this on TikTok. I don't know. He got a smile on his face. Oh my God, Cynthia, this is too funny. You know what? That's Greg back there laughing as hell.
Greg, it works now.
I see you got the mic to work all by yourself. I'm glad I can't get you. Oh no, Peyton.
Oh.
I'm so glad. You gotta just like go back about 10 minutes.
What'd you say?
It'll all be good. What did I miss?
Peyton, go back.
Oh my God.
It's not a toilet, a toilet paper.
What was I was like, what is that? Was it a 2-ply? I'll tell you this. I'm going to talk about, speaking of 2-ply. Speaking of 2-ply. Did you guys see the video I did where I was like doing the review?
The toilet paper, separate it.
It's okay, guys.
Okay, I think I got you all cracked. Did you go back, Peyton?
Damn it. If only Todd was here.
Peyton.
I wonder how many lives are out there of people doing the exact same.
What was that?
How many lives are out there where people do the exact? Hang on, I gotta go. I'll be right back. Everybody's
okay. So Peyton, I'm not. I just okay. So you explain it, Lisa.
Cindy forgot to turn off her mic when she went to go potty. And I was talking, all of a sudden I'm like, huh? I can only imagine what the source would say. Or anyone going live, go laugh. And when you imagine, well, just use try to use a stationary mic. Oh shoot. That's like the way that there's a lot of videos out there like that mom telling her son, look really sad for the thumbnail. Oh, because the dog died.
Right.
She's like, look really sad. Just look really sad. And the kid's like, what are you talking about? I would jump on screen with y'all, but we got to have like that day where it's like, meetup day, basically pick a topic, what you want to talk about, and we'll come on and we'll host it if you like,
Yeah.
let us know in advance because we already have this week's schedule set up. But anyway, woo, I can see you guys collabing with someone and they're saying something important. I've snorted and I just gurgle. Oh my God. I probably should have jumped up the day Todd went up. Yeah, that would be nice. Like have Todd on, like a hangout session. Just hang out. That's it. Just hang out. Just talk about anything or have a topic. Like how long have you been doing YouTube, or why did you do it, or what else do you do? Are you on Discord? Do you do gaming? Because I know a lot of people who are on Discord, they do gaming. I know people who do gaming competitions. People gamble online. They gamble on that. Like I don't know.
Slot
if there's
tournament.
there's a guy, and I think D&M follows him too. I don't follow him anymore because I got tired of him. He's the guy who plays the slot machines and plays big money. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. Matt, his name is Matt. Vegas Matt.
What happened? So there was, okay, what is Payne saying? I don't know if you seen that stream that Todd did and me and Morgan were on the screen. No, when was
we
this?
have to see it. We'll check it out. It's if it's your channel and you were live, I'll go into your live and I'll find it. For sure.
So,
Oh, you don't.
Okay.
You have see everybody has a Discord.
what's a Discord?
Discord is like Discord is another. It's like a chat room, but also like a lot of people like in gaming they do the Discord.
Oh,
You can also do courses and learning and coaching on that. Yeah, Vegas Matt. I stopped watching him a long time ago because I was getting absorbed, but it was making me ill how much money he was spending on
stressing you out
on slots. I like Bluff now instead of Vegas Math. I got to check that out then. Bluff. Okay. See, they come and go, like their day comes and then people get tired of it and then they start watching somebody else, Okay, I'll check out Todd's channel. I'll check out his live.
He was streaming on his channel, or what was it?
Streaming.
Streaming. Okay. Streaming. And I thought it said scream. Okay.
No. And then of course, D&M has a Discord too. So Discord is a millennial. I think it's a millennial thing.
Okay.
Everybody, all the youngins I know have Discord. I don't have Discord.
All right.
I love Reddit though. I do target Reddit. And also I heard that Facebook target stories is incredible. It's like, it is so funny. They say they're like, Lisa, you have to go check it out. They write pictures, they do videos, they tell their stories about their life working for Target and what happens. And it's like, no way. I mean, they show unbelievable videos and stories about their experiences working for Target.
Okay.
Yeah. My Target life on Facebook. I think it's called My Target Life.
Oh, they have people that are doing Subway sandwiches. They're like doing the Subway sandwiches.
No, they talk about the dirty stuff behind.
But Megan was watching
Target. Okay, I'm sorry.
Lisa watches some people. They do sandwiches at Subway. People watch them do Subways and hear the customers and all that stuff. So
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
gal who has 1 million followers on TikTok, and she does fulfillment at Target.
okay,
And I watch her, and I'm like, she'll go and she's like, oh, let's say I have to fill a a customer pickup order. And
uh-huh.
it's so funny because you see her go through and she films herself. She grabs the apples, she picks up the bag of apples, and she tosses them into the basket. It's like, you don't toss apples into the basket. Yeah, Reddit is the tea, 100%.
Peyton left the stream.
Here we go. Deanna, Reddit is different than TikTok, Mom. I watch Subway streaming on TikTok. Okay. Peyton says, here's the stream. You can fast forward it a bit. There's me. Okay, we'll check it out. I appreciate
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Here, let me just get a snap of that.
I just did it right now.
See, I'm old. I'm still old school. I take a picture of the damn thing.
That's what I just did.
And then DM says, Peyton, you, Lisa, my mom, and Todd should do a collab. It'll be fun.
It'd be fun.
It'll
Hey,
go 150 different directions, but you know what I mean? It's fun. So
Hi, Doran.
hey, the source is here.
Here.
Yeah, but if you get on Discord, then you get overwhelmed. Like
Yeah.
I say, focus really on one thing, which you are, you know.
Right.
It says
Right.
aloha, welcome.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Lisa. Hey, all. Thank you for coming tonight. Peyton says DM explorations, maybe. No, maybe we could do that. And then the source says we. Oh, that's good. Peyton says, hey, source. Great to see you. Yeah, but you know, that's basically and I learned a little bit about Discord through my coaching call, and I couldn't do it. There's also Slack as well. People communicate via another app called Slack.
Is it like a Facebook thing?
I don't know.
Okay,
It's all
it'll be a whole-
complicated.
All right, don't tell me. A whole other thing to learn.
Yeah, when I went into a coaching group, they did Slack. He says, you can send a friend a request to my Discord username and I'll accept it. Oh, that's so nice. And then the source, you missed the best part of the stream. And thank you very much, source. You all rock. But when the Slack came into the picture, woo, Slack is project management. Yeah, that's what I was doing because my coaching group, they use Slack.
Oh, okay.
And I was just getting like overwhelmed. I'm like, you know what? I go to the Tuesday call every Tuesday in the morning at 9:00. And I sit there, we all share our wins for the week, and it just keeps me motivated. And then the source says Peyton. And I wish Todd was here. That'd be great. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, all these things that happen. Source says, oh no. Hey, you know what? We're learning and we're experiencing and we're sharing a part of our life and we're having a good time. And if Cindy has a chance to laugh at herself, that's the best of all. So, you know, what was the topic
today?
Oh man, we weaved a lot. We talked about loss.
Yes.
We talked about the experiences of when a husband, a spouse, or a family member passes suddenly, how to handle the situation, what's needed.
Yes.
I told Cindy she should put a checklist together and then offer it to her audience so that they can grab it and then know what to expect. And she could update it over time. And
then I'm learning to do things more up to date instead of going to places. Go online and find out if they accept you or not.
The whole online factor of life. Everything is online now.
Make an appointment online. Not in person.
Exactly. Let me turn off the air conditioner. We've had such a gloomy summer.
And then I need to turn off my mic when I go use the
We were sitting there talking, and all of a sudden the clinks and the clangs came on. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe somebody should tell Cindy she needs to turn her microphone off when she decides to go to the bathroom. And then it just kept going. We're like, when is this going to stop? And then comments started coming up going, oh no. It was a good laughing moment. I can't. Just
That's right. Yeah. And then flush.
He has a very powerful toilet, by the way. We heard the whole, like, I swear, I thought I saw, like,
The water.
the water swishing down. I mean, I felt it. I was like, okay, she's done. Oh, it was
We
so
needed a
good.
good laugh, you know? It's something I'll remember.
Yeah, and you know,
It's-
Greg's in the background just dying of laughter.
Say, oh, it works now.
Like,
And I was just talking about the mic thing, how I'm learning how to use it, turn it on. Isn't that weird? I was just
Well,
telling you.
what you do is when you walk away, mute
Uh-huh.
your mic, mute yourself on
Oh,
StreamYard.
here.
Yeah, on-
Okay.
So if you like example,
Right. Like mute. Right.
back, and now I'm back.
Right. And then leave it here.
No, you can take your mic with you as long
Oh,
as
okay.
you mute StreamYard's microphone. Mute
Okay.
the mic, you can do whatever you want.
Right. I left everything on.
And there was like shuffling. I think she was like, you know, Cindy's all. I gotta hurry up. And then, and then the whole. And then the.
Yes. That's what I did.
And then she came out and she's like, "What's going on?
I know.
What's happening? What just happened?" You know.
That would have been great for a laugh, a candid camera. It's doing okay. I had 2 auditions in acting last week. And then Lisa happened to come because she had to come with me and I had to do an audition last week. So it's slowly starting again. I told my agent just some self-tapes. And beauty and hair and makeup, I'm done some, let's see, empties and yes, and got her a few things. So I'm hanging in there. It's getting better.
Because I'm a cheap mofo. Cindy knows. So Cindy likes to buy the gift with purchase. And sometimes she'll get extra bonuses. So we're only going to talk about my stuff. She got me a sample of the Radiant Grace. It's by Philosophy.
Mhm.
And I think it might be from the same company that I use. I do Ultra Clean.
Mm-hmm. From Sephora.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a little spray. That's cute. So let me just see. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. That smells like clean. It reminds me a lot of clean. That's
Mhm.
nice. Yeah, I'm not into perfumes. I'm more about the
Right. That's why I try to get. And then I worked a couple of days, Doran. I worked a couple of days. Been trying to pick up a few hours, and so I've been doing little things, trying to get myself slowly back into things. That's an eye mask. That's for control puffiness. That's from Benefit Bar.
laughter is the best cosmetic. See, it's all about laughter tonight. So she got me
Yes.
this. And she told me I should go back to doing Tip Tuesday on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a face mask gift set right here.
Yeah.
And is this from the Dollar Tree? Because it says
Yes.
$1.25. Okay.
Yes.
So it has the vanilla latte and the peppermint menthol. So this is really nice. I'm a big fan of peppermint. The vanilla latte is going to be, that's kind of like just a way for you to get the fragrance of the vanilla,
Yes.
like give you a little wake you up, a little pep. Okay. So we got that. And then she gave me a bag. I think this is from Clinique.
Mm-hmm.
The bag. I like the color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's from Clinique. There's the C.
Here's the C.
Do you know Mom bought that yellow? What is the yellow?
Dramatically
thing?
Different moisturizer.
Okay.
You got to run? Okay.
Who's leaving?
The source.
Okay.
I'll be by your live on a Wednesday. Probably as soon as Lisa's done, we'll come see your live that night.
Are you live tonight? Is he live tonight?
Oh no. I know it usually
it out.
Wednesday nights he's always live.
So this is what Mom bought.
Dramatically Different moisturizer.
Can you believe it's still sitting there? Now, once you open it up, you have to start using it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the air starts getting in.
I don't know if she bought it or if you gave it to her as a gift. But it's
I don't
like
remember.
a full bottle.
But that's a real size bottle. I think maybe I gave it to her for Christmas or something and she never used it.
Years ago.
Probably.
She hasn't used any of it. And then she always tells me, does that work on you? And I'm like,
why don't you try yours?
Facial cleansing mousse. This is just a cleanser, right? But it's in the mousse form. So
yes.
It foams up.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try that. And 7-day scrub.
You used to use that, huh?
Yeah.
You do that first, then you wash your face.
I like it when it has a little bit of scrub in it because I feel like I exfoliated my skin.
Yes.
Another liquid facial soap. It's mild. It's a translucent one, so it's clear.
Mm-hmm. The purple one, does it say cleansing foam?
Let me see.
Because it may say makeup solvent remover.
Facial cleansing mousse.
Okay, so it's cleanser. Okay. So I got you 2 cleansers.
And then 2, and I just finished mine. Smart Clinical Repairs. This eye cream is wrinkle correcting eye cream.
Yeah.
And I do.
That's an actual size.
This is actual size?
Yeah.
That's heavy duty. Thank you. Because I like to use that. This is by Clinique, their lipsticks. I do like their lipsticks, by the way. They last forever.
Yeah, they do.
And
that's an actual size lipstick.
Yeah, that's like a real lipstick.
Yeah, it's a real lipstick.
I don't know what this is. Wrinkle correcting serums.
Yeah, that's used before your moisturizers. It's like the base for softening and kind of like a retinol.
Is this a pencil?
That's a pencil, light pencil.
I need it. Thank you very much. I am out. I haven't used a pencil in about a year.
Well, you got one now.
Because they're expensive. And I don't know if you knew what. I had my pencil for about 10 years.
That was old.
Wore it down to the nut. Like we're talking all the way down to, it was like, this was left.
Right. And it was your own eyes. So it's not like you lend it to people. So you were okay.
No. But this will be great because this is one of those retractable ones. You just lift it up. and
I
down.
don't know if that is. I think once you go up, it doesn't go back down. Some do, some don't.
Okay.
Some of their gift ones don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They don't give you the. But that's actually a regular size standard pencil. You don't realize that you get a lot of stuff when you get a gift. That's why I'm always into gifts.
And that's why they go viral because a lot of people like to see.
Yeah.
People jump on those gifts with purchase.
Yeah.
So high impact mascara.
That's a sample size.
I bought L'Oreal. Let me show you real quick. I bought the L'Oreal, the brown mascara. Not the brown. Let me show you. Hang on.
The voluminous mascara?
Yeah,
Lush
I bought the
Paradise.
voluminous from Costco.
Yeah,
They
you
give you a
talking about?
3-pack.
Yeah, I don't think I have one anymore. Yeah,
It's all. I open it up once. I go back again. It already starts
it's dry.
to clump. Yeah.
Yeah,
And there's
I like
hair
what
in
it
it,
does.
like Autumn's hair, and there's lint. And
Well,
I'm like,
that's-
what the? I just opened it up. You know, it grabs everything. from
Everything.
the surface. So I'm going to be using that because I
Good.
don't like to use. I was really disappointed with how the
I
volume.
mean, I like the voluminous mascara, but you're right. Well, mascara can do that. Even these can do that. This is a voluminous mascara. If I have a lot of hair flying around, it'll grab. You know what I'm saying? Because it's got like wax in them. It grab.
Oh, I didn't know that because I was like, how the hell did it grab all that hair? And it's a brand new tube.
Right. It grabs things that are flying. That's why I do my makeup. I used to do my make, so like I always clean my brushes. Like you ever know, oh well, if you watch my channel, I kind of like always go like this. I don't know.
You were always into scrubbing your brushes and stuff. I
Yeah,
had
I'm always-
brushes from what's that company where you did the powder and then you flicked it?
Oh, it was Visage.
No. It was the lady who had the
Oh, It Cosmetics. I don't know. But see right here, see the napkin? I always do this. And then I can see if there's something on there, and then I'll take them off. Because I wear contacts, and if I go like this and there's a hair on it, or it's got
terrible.
it's got a gunk, I go like this. I always keep paper towels there, and I go like that. So I take off the excess amount.
Now you can also grab another one and just brush it out, right? The gunk.
Not with mascaras.
No, okay.
No, that's like doing that with hair. I'm low on battery. That's like, look, I got black on my. Bare Minerals.
Yes. You tap,
Just thought of it.
tap. And then
Yeah.
you put the makeup on. I liked Bare Minerals. Are they still around?
Mhm.
Okay.
But
I
she
like
sold
that
it
makeup.
though. But they're still around.
Oh, she sold it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. She must have made a lot of money from it.
I'm sure she did. All right, I cleaned it.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
the whole tap, tap, tap thing and then I put the
Yes.
makeup on and then. Okay, well, we're on about 8:30 right now. Oh, let me see all your. What is that brush right there? That big, thick brush.
That's Bare Minerals brush. That's a. That's
and
their
is that
brush.
Bare Minerals right there?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's Bare Minerals.
That's a pressed powder or what?
No, that's the loose powder. That's the loose makeup.
Yeah, just like dab, 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 and then.
Yeah. I still have it. This costs as much as this.
The brush.
Yes, it was like almost $40, almost $45.
They definitely upped their game though because that brush was not offered when I was.
It's really nice,
at
and it
Bare
crushes up the minerals, and it feels so soft. It's a nice brush, but I only use it for that.
I used Bare Minerals in around 2012, 13.
When it came
14.
out. Yeah.
Is that when it came out?
Well,
I
it came
loved
out a little
it.
bit before then, but it like just went up. Yeah.
She had a whole line. She had her own brushes. She had
Skincare.
the
She
skincare.
she just
had
went like this.
it was pretty, and she had like that thing where you would put the lipstick on, but then you would grab a little bit of the translucent and put it on. It looked so nice.
Mhm.
That's when that matted look was very popular on the
Yes.
lips,
Yes.
which I really think is nice. I like it because
Yes.
it reminds me of the 50s
Mhm. Mhm.
when women wore the very thick, waxy lipstick.
Yes. Oh well, you probably heard that.
Hmm.
Well, everyone, we all had a good laugh tonight. I'm sad that some people.
We missed Todd tonight. I have to send him a message saying, "Hey, y'all, bro, you weren't here this evening." This is an homage to Todd. If you were here tonight, we would have had an even better time, but it's all good. We're gonna
It's
have
all
to do a
good, but you
collab.
know what? Sometimes you have to have a good laugh. You know, I had a friend. She was on the cruise, and she used to wear thongs.
You know me and thongs.
She fell on the boat, and does a split. The dress goes. All the ribs were like, the thing was up like.
With the thong? Was it Carnival Cruise Line?
Yeah, all of a sudden she trips, does the splits. She's wearing this dress that goes over. Everybody was talking about it at the meeting. I go, her chochas was shot.
What little there were. Then when you have a thong, you don't have chonchas. It's a string. It's like this. And then this disappears.
And we all go to the meetings, and Greg goes, "What happened?"
You have to explain it.
We don't even know how the dress described it. I was like, and she, you know what? She took it really good. She laughed. I mean, she's like, "What are you gonna do?" But she's like, "Help me!"
Out in public on the boat.
On the boat. Things have I seen in my life.
Was she like a big girl or was she?
No, she wasn't big at all.
I'm not a big fan of the whole
It was just so funny. Like she did the splits, like her legs kind of like split out, and then all of a sudden she was trying to get up, and then she's like, because she's wearing high heels, the dress came up. And she's trying to get up, and then all of a sudden, it looked like it went. She's sitting there
with the thong.
Everybody they'll never forget it. And every time I see her on Facebook, that's the thing I read.
I could, if she was wearing a pair of underwears and her dress went up. Okay, she's still safe, but she was wearing.
Oh God! And every time I see her on Facebook, it's the thong.
I'm gonna tell you, when I'm at Target and I have to pull those thongs to fill orders, I think about the young boys who have to go and fill the order. have to try to find and sift through to find the thongs.
You want me to tell you?
They're
Want
young
me
kids,
to
they're
tell you?
like 17 years old. They're like,
Do you want me to tell you a story? So anyways, I go out and I go do the laundry. I was just talking to the girls about this like a week ago. So I go along and the girls at work were cracking up. So I go along. I'm going to do this really fast because I'm low on battery. So anyways, so I tell Greg, I said, I went and took the clothes to the washing machine and they're in the dryer, right? So he goes out to go get the clothes and he comes back. Why did you leave this? I don't wear thongs. Okay. So he goes, why do you, I mean, I do, but those weren't mine. He comes back. Why did you leave these? He said, why did you leave them? They're on the, on the sidewalk and stuff. And I'm like, those are not mine. And he's all
oh no,
I'm like, I go, and
he found a crusted pair.
And he's like, oh, why would you leave these out there? And I'm like, where'd you get those at? I'm like, where'd you get those things? He goes, you left it out there. I go, those are not mine. I'll never forget it. I was like, what the heck did you get those things? Oh my God. And every time I go, you gotta know what happened. We always had like parties at our house. I would tell those friends that were cracking up, and Greg goes and get mad at me. And I go, yeah, he's holding it like this. And like
Some skanky. Oh,
I'll never forget it. Yep. Greg brought in some dirty chalk.
What, do you remember what color they were?
They were like bright colors, like purple, red, green, like psychedelic colors.
Greg's got this.
And he's all like, they're not mine.
Oh, Cynthia, that's so good.
It was the best. I'll never forget it. I was like, and we
Oh,
just
man.
had Megan. Megan was like a baby, you know.
The story, man.
So why did you leave these out there? You know, I was like, he actually picked them up.
From the gutter. Like, oh, these are standing.
Yeah. No, on the sidewalk. It was on the sidewalk. Yeah.
Oh,
He picked him up on the way there and brought it back. Probably put him in his pocket.
That's crazy.
I go, see in the basket? Those are mine. Everything is clean.
He went from this to this.
See what's in the basket? I'll take those.
Well, you know, your sister here is the one who, the only reason why I wear the regular ones is because they last longer. But sometimes I got a little overboard. I remember Carl going, what is this? They were like, Did you really want to buy everything? I was like, yeah. I was just so, I go, yeah, I brought brand new underwear. Then Carl opens them up and he goes, and he goes, are you sure you wanted these? And that's my brand ever since. It's like the briefs.
Right. What about when Megan was a little girl? Mom was taking care of her. She was wearing mom's underwear. Her head was through the hole of the leg. Greg comes home. She's wearing it like an outfit. Yeah.
Even when Lance and I met, he knew I wore briefs. I was like, I wear the briefs. I only wear the briefs like a single day. You gotta
Flowers on
like
it
3 times. Roll them up and put them in the drawer.
The tit maker.
And
Greg
he still
always
holds
said
it like that. He goes like this. It's like, no, I didn't wear anything sexy before we met, and I still don't like, and the size is still the same. Size 6, big butt.
Oh God. People are not going to watch your video. They're going to say, these girls are always laughing, but it's life.
You know what you got yourself into. Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna end it for tonight. That was so good, Cynthia. Thank you so much. And have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.